Good morning. We are here in downtown Miami at the Bayfront Park, and I am located on Flagler Street right now. If you haven't watched my other videos, make sure you check it out. I explain what Flagler Street is, as well as Miami Avenue and what that means to Miami-Dade County. So as you see behind me, we have the park. We have beautiful views of the Port of Miami, as well as Miami Beach. And now we are heading towards that direction to walk down Flagler Street. Make sure you check out the map. I'll show you where I'm walking along the paths, and let's see what downtown Miami's like. So right now, this is what this looks like from Bayfront Park, Flagler Street, looking down. I will do another video going down Biscayne Boulevard. As you see, this is what downtown Miami is. We have some of our tower buildings. There's the 50 Biscayne building, where we have one of our offices. And down towards there is where you have Bayside American Airlines Arena. But make sure you check out that other video for me walking down Biscayne Boulevard. So let's head down Flagler Street. So as we're waiting for the crosswalk here, these little trains that you see passing by up there, that is the Metro Mover, also known as the People Mover here in Miami. So I'll post a link on here towards the Metro Mover map and all the places you can get to around Miami. So let's go. So here we go, making our way down Flagler Street. There's a beautiful downtown day in November. It's just 2 minutes shy of 8 a.m. So as you see, we're starting to get the traffic moving around here, get the people waking up, get the businesses going. It's a beautiful day in November. It's about 75 degrees right now. As the time passes, it will get hotter and hotter. I definitely would not want to be doing this video in July because it will be super hot. But here we go. So the main reason behind doing some of these footage is to show you the state of downtown Miami, show you some of the opportunities that we have, and just to get you aware of what downtown Miami is and what Miami is about. So as you see, Flagler Street is beautifully decorated with the palm trees. We do have some commercial space available, actually multiple commercial spaces available here. This is full of shops and restaurants. To my left, as you see, we have a pharmacy, a store right now. This right here is where the Marshalls is. This is a nice little mall. As you see, there's some space available on the first floor. As we look down Southeast 3rd Ave, you can kind of see the developments there, and this is where you have the financial district in Brickell, across the bridge. So let's continue making our way down Flagler Street. As you see, we have some stores and restaurants on the left. Still a few shopping plazas available. Got plenty of space to our right. The Flagler building is this gray building right here. It was recently remodeled. There's office space for lease available there. So again, here on the left, we continue with more available space available for lease. Seems like, there's plenty of opportunity for new businesses to come here in downtown and make this place hustle and bustle as it once was. So So recently I found a picture of what Flagler Street looked like in the 50s and 60s, and as we approach the Olympia Theater here, I will post this picture so you can see it. This is part of our historic Miami right here. This is the Alfred DuPont building. And now we're approaching East 2nd Ave in the corner of Olympia Theater. So this right here is a whole empty building. Again, that's the Olympia Theater there, and we're going to continue making our way down Flagler Street. So again, in the corner of East 2nd Ave and Flagler Street, this is one of our newer residential developments. It's called the Central Tower. So there's plenty of residences going on. And as we walk down the street here, there are other apartments here. So definitely downtown is booming as far as residents. So it's definitely a place for businesses to come in and establish their locations now while there's plenty of space available, and we can negotiate very good terms. So as we switch side here on Flagler Street, this is the Olympia Theater. And again, we'll continue making our way down. As you see, there's stores here that are not yet open at 8 a.m. UPS store still closed. So if you're waiting for a package, you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. And we have some space for lease on the left. Some newer developments that have come here. Sushi Americana, Lost Boy, very good restaurants. So definitely have a choice of foods that are growing here, but we still have plenty of space available for great restaurants to come in. Again, as you see some of the artwork here in our urban downtown Miami. And what you can see with this is I will post a link to Moshi Mana, who owns a lot of real estate in Wynwood, and he has a vision for what the art of downtown Miami is going to be. So definitely you could start to see buildings like this one that are getting, renewed and bringing life to downtown Miami. And as you see, we have some businesses here that are starting to open, but still plenty of space here for lease. It's a little dead, but nevertheless, with a lot of the residential towers that are coming in place, a lot of the demographics that are happening here in downtown, and a lot of, like this is a great example right here, the Children's Place. You would think, what would the Children's Place be doing here? And think about it. We have a younger demographic population that is moving to downtown Miami, that are starting to have kids. So what is the Children's Place doing? They're securing the best real estate that there is. So here we have another condominium building, Flagler First Condominiums, in the corner of Flagler and East 1st Ave. There are some offices in this building available as well. So again, this is the downtown Miami, We have the one Flagler building here. And those towers that you see over there, that is Brickell. So again, in that little shopping plaza, plenty of space available. Again, the one Flagler building right here to my right. As you see, plenty of remodeling, plenty of construction going on. Again, everything that you see to my right here, all of this is being, remodeled. We have this little mall right here. So there's plenty of space available in there. You have that whole building. Plenty of space available there as well. And as we approach Miami Ave, you can start to see what downtown Miami is as of November 2018. Again, a nice little shopping mall here with plenty of space available for lease. So as we walk here, some beautiful artwork. As we like to say, graffiti in Miami is artwork. And as we approach Miami Ave, see there's more space available for lease. Empty places that can be turned into galleries, offices, shared workspace, whatever you want to do. So, we've arrived in the corner of Flagler and Miami Ave. Make sure you check out a video in my link that shows what this intersection means for Miami-Dade County and how you can navigate around Miami just from this reference point. So let's continue making our way down Flagler Street. As you see, it's 8:15 and finally we're starting to get some traffic, some pedestrian traffic as well as car traffic going on. So again, we have a few office towers here. Just saw the Metro mover go by. Again, plenty of office buildings, plenty of office space, plenty of restaurant space available. Just like what I mentioned regarding Children's Place back there. Sometimes we need to think ahead and what it's going to be. So right here, I actually stopped at this park a couple weeks ago. This is the Paul Walker's Urban Landscape. So this is a nice little park. So if you work in the courthouse or if you work in one of these buildings, you can come here and just get away. So as we continue to make our way down here, as you see, we have the Miami-Dade Courthouse to our right. Have a few federal buildings to our left, and we are approaching Government Center. So as we approach Government Center, this is an appropriate time to mention our trolley system. So if you are visiting Miami and you see these green trolleys, as of November 2018, those trolleys are free. So you can get around most of Miami down to Coral Gables using the trolleys. They are very well air conditioned. That way you don't have to pay for the bus. On another term, the Miami public transportation system is expanding. You know, right now I want to say that the bus service is probably the biggest network that we have. The Metro Mover that you just saw go by, that services downtown Miami. So if you live, for example, in Brickell and downtown Miami, you don't really need a car, because that is one of the fastest ways of transportation. So as we approach our government center block, you can see some restaurants on the left, some office space available on the right. On the right here we have the Miami Cultural Center, and behind it is the Miami Public Library. So it's definitely a beautiful museum. If you want to learn about more history about Miami, come and check it out. So again, just beautiful landscape, and this is what Miami is about. So on the left here, again, some more office buildings, office towers. So again, very typical from what you would expect from a downtown city. So again, we are making our way down Flagler Street. As you see, the sun is beautiful and shining. Just a beautiful day in Miami. Let's hide away from the sun behind this building. Again, to our right here, as you see, that is the library, as well as the Miami-Dade Cultural Center, which is a beautiful museum with some history. Retail space available there on the left side. As we approach the overpass ahead of me there, you can see that is I95. So everything south of here, looking that way, that is Brickell. Everything north up there is more of downtown Miami. What is historic Overtown is in that direction. And then west of 95, in downtown Miami, we have Little Havana, Calle Ocho, which is Southwest 8th Street. So again, you could see the traffic starting to pick up here. As you see, we have some construction going on here on the right, some remodeling. So as we approach the building to the left there, that is a residential tower. So again, plenty of residences that are coming up here. So as we come up to I-95, As we come up to I-95, you kind of see some of the traffic up on the bridge. You know, I'll do another video here during the night, and as we come up on 95 and some of these overpasses, you know, we'll talk about one of the problems or one of the issues that we face as an urban city, like any urban city, and that is the homeless population. Unfortunately, you know, there is a lot of programs available here for the homeless population, but like any other city, you know, they need psychological help. A lot of them, whatever issues they're having, whatever noises they're having in their heads, you know, sometimes they don't want the help. But again, we'll save that for another video, and I'll make sure to link some organizations that work with the homeless.